What was supposed to be a boat party with friends celebrating the 4th of July has turned into a mystery making national headlines.
Now to the urgent search for answers in the death of Nolen Wells.
This is a horrifying story because our hearts go out to the family of 18-year-old Nolen Wells.
The body of 18-year-old college football player Nolen Wells found off the coast of Mississippi early Monday morning.
We want that same respect that would be given to anybody else, and that's it. We just want answers.
Wells went missing on the afternoon of the holiday. His friends all came back alive. Wells did not. His body was discovered 2 days later. Authorities initially telling ABC News they suspected no foul play.
At this point, there's no information that would lead us to believe that a crime had been committed. Now, that's why we're still asking for information if anybody has any knowledge.
But Wells's parents, Christine and Elmore,
I, for one, know it's something fishy going on because it doesn't take more than 2 days for an autopsy to come back. So if they found his body 2 days, they did the autopsy. 2 days later, they would figure out what happened, how he died. They would figure out if he drowned before he died, or they'll figure out if he drowned after he died. Well, you can't drown after you die. But they'll figure out, like, all right, the water entered his body before he died. You know what I'm saying? So they would know that he drowned. That's how he died. And they'll know if it was foul play taken, you know what I'm saying? If he was actually murdered or da-da-da. So that right there is very, very, very suspicious. You know what I'm saying? That right there is like, it's like a slap in the face, really. It's like they're not doing shit. They're not doing shit out there. That's basically what the cop is saying.
Wansley want answers, speaking publicly for the first time to our Michael Strahan, addressing the questions and controversy swirling around his death.
We are doing this because at the end of the day, I would hope any parent would fight for their kids to find out if anything happened, what did happen. We want a thorough investigation.
Right. Investigators are now combing over video taken on Horn Island around the time Wells was last seen alive, including this clip from social media that has gone viral, the contents of which are unclear.
I don't know the origins of that video at this point, but yes, we are looking into it, and that's been brought to our attention.
The mystery behind Nolen Wells' disappearance and death only grows.
Let's watch that video one more time. Let's see what we could see. Let's see if we could see something fishy about it.
Wells was last seen alive, including this clip from social media that has gone viral, the contents of which are...
I just see a lot of folks there. It looks like a regular, you know what I'm saying, regular little get-together. A lot of white folks, but I see like one or two black folks there. I have seen, I seen some. So nothing really looks too crazy right here.
Unclear.
I don't know the origins.
Nothing looks crazy at all right here, really.
Of that video at this point, but yes, we are looking into it, and that's been brought to our attention.
The mystery behind Nolen Wells' disappearance and death only grows as you dive deep and deeper into this story.
Wells was a standout high school football player, going on to be a wide receiver at a community college, speaking to our Biloxi, Mississippi affiliate on the day he signed.
It's truly a blessing, you know, just being here with like some of my best friends, teammates, and we're all going to college together, most of us, so it's just truly a blessing to be here.
Why is it always like that? Why is it always the one that's trying to do something productive? You know, it's always the kid that's always trying to become something that gets like killed in the worst way. Why is it like that, y'all? This world is fucked up, son. This world is dark and cold. Shit.
Nolan was such a great person. He was just a happy young man that made everybody smile and just made your day brighter.
He was liked by all. It was not a friend that he couldn't make.
Wells's mother says he went on a day trip with friends to Horn Island for the holiday. It's an undeveloped barrier island about 8 miles off the coast of Mississippi that can only be reached by private boat. The group left from Ocean Springs less than 30 minutes away from the island. Authorities say he was last seen near the northwest end of Horn Island around 3 p.m.
When the initial boat went to leave back, whoever was the boat operator, they left and went back without Nolan. From what we understand, he chose to stay there.
Why would he stay behind?
Right. Why would he stay behind? Why would you stay behind if it's a private? He's not even gonna be able to stay behind. It's private. It's private, bro. You can't stay behind. So the owners, whoever own it, if whenever you're like whoever they rented this space from, you know what I'm saying? Whoever they rented the space from, when their time is up, they have to go. It's no staying behind. So what? How did he say? What? I'm lost for words, gang, because I don't understand it. That right there is a no-no. That right there is a lie. That is a lie. He did not say he want to stay behind, because it's no way he can stay behind. It's no way.
That we cannot answer. I can't fathom why he would.
We always taught him to, if you go with a group, you stay with a group.
That night, one of Wells's friends and his mother separately reported him missing. By Sunday, an all-out search was underway for.
So you telling me they didn't even report him missing? So after they made it off the island, and well, they claim he said he was staying back. All right, that's why.
Wells. But it wasn't until just before 9 a.m. on Monday, a body was discovered by a U.S. Park Service ranger. It was Wells. That evening, investigators initially told ABC News that they suspected Wells had drowned, something his parents say was unlikely because they say Wells was a good swimmer. Nolan's parents quickly reached out to civil rights attorney Ben Crump.
Gotcha. Now, if y'all don't know about Mississippi is a very racist place, y'all. Very. They're known for lynching black people, bro. They thrived off slavery back in the days. And they still have white supremacists out there right now. Today, 2016, 2026, today. So, yeah. So that's very spooky. That is very, very, very spooky to want to stay behind over there.
And will be conducting an independent autopsy and investigation.
It is because the family has distrust of the Mississippi law enforcement officials giving them a fair investigation where their black son ended up dead after going out on a boat with 3 young white men. The history of Mississippi is something that they don't just read about in books, but it's a lived experience for many black Americans.
Wells's mother recovered her son's phone from a friend who said the kids commonly leave their phones on the boat to avoid losing or damaging them in the water. Wells's parents say they are worried messages or data may have been deleted.
We went in his Snapchat. There was absolutely nothing. No saved videos. And even my sister was like, yeah, that's suspicious.
Right. At this time, we do not have the cell phone that they speak of, but it is, to my understanding.
How come y'all did not get the cell phone? Like, when y'all found out y'all only found out 2 days later. It's not like it took a week. They found out 2 days later. The moment they found out, they were supposed to grab every evidence that they were supposed to grab. So I don't understand. But maybe they took his phone with them. Maybe the friends took the phone with them. You know what I'm saying? So it was no way they probably even knew that there was a phone.
That we requested the cell phone for an extraction.
After our experts be able to examine the phone. We will let the Mississippi investigators examine the phone.
When you put all of those facts together, it only raises more red flags, more suspicion that something happened here that we don't know the full answers to. The only question is that something criminal or completely accidental?
The mysterious circumstances surround.
And what they need to look at too as well is who they got the phone from. Whoever they got that phone from done some shit and knows some shit.
Nolan's disappearance and death sparking outrage on social media.
Because one thing I know a teenager is not doing is staying somewhere without a phone.
The case became a racial flashpoint.
They left from Mississippi to Horn Island, and his 3 white friends are the only ones that returned to the mainland.
Because if I'm taking a friend out, especially if my friend is a person of color, their safety is now my responsibility. Oh my God, why are we making this about race? Because it is.
Ashley Cole, a Mississippi judge.
And it is about race, y'all. It is about race. He was the only, well, from what I was told, he was the only black, but I'm sure he wasn't. It was probably like 1 or 2 more black folks over there, because I did see another black person over there, and I'm sure that wasn't Nolan. Pardon me. You know what I'm saying? So it is about race. It is about race, because the majority of them was white and he was black. You know what I'm saying? And being that it happened in Mississippi and knowing the history of Mississippi is like, it's about race, y'all. It's about race. But I got nothing against white folks, though. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I personally know it's not all of y'all that's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all are.
Judge and the mother of one of Nolan's friends on the boat took to Facebook to dispel some rumors with facts, writing, "Our son Warren loved Nolan dearly." Cole had deactivated her account as her son and other friends faced scrutiny after Wells's death. She wrote, "No one in our family is trying in any way to impede with the investigation by law enforcement," adding, "Warren was interviewed by the Jackson County Sheriff's Department and cooperated fully." Cole said her son left Wells because the boat was taking on water and had a mechanical issue. Nolan, she said, made a decision to stay on the island and return inland later with another group of friends.
He knew to stay with his group. So why would he split from his group? I don't know.
Investigators are asking anyone who may have seen Wells
right.
or has any photographs or videos from that day on Horn Island to come forward.
So at this point, our main objective and our priority is to produce an accurate and professional and very...
We understand that. We understand that. We understand y'all don't know what happened. It's no way we can know what happened unless someone come forth with information, right? What his mom and dad are asking is, how was their son killed? How was their son, how did their son end up dying? Did he drown or was he murdered? That's all they're asking. That's all they want to know. And what they're doing is trying to figure out what happened. They're like, I know it sounds crazy what I'm saying, but let me finish. They're not trying to figure out how he died. Like, they're trying to figure out what happened, not what caused him to die. You get it? Get what I'm saying? Because if they was doing that, it only takes 2 days. Like I said, that if they get the autopsy, they got the body, get the autopsy, 2 days, you know how he died. You might not know what happened, but you're going to know if he was murdered or if he died naturally. You know what I'm saying? Or accidentally. That's all his parents want to know. That's all we want to know. So they're just stalling right now. Like, and this is why they don't trust y'all. This is why we don't trust y'all. And I'm talking about Mississippi law enforcement right now. We don't trust y'all.
Thorough investigation into the death of Nolan, for the sake of his family and for the sake of the community.
The state medical examiner performed an autopsy on Wells's body Tuesday. Officials say it could take a couple of weeks for results to come back. Wells's family say they hope to have answers sooner than that.
We just want to know. We just want to know what happened and why our baby didn't come home.
And of course, we'll continue to follow the story as it unfolds.
So with going over this video and hearing what I'm hearing, I really think it's something fishy, y'all. So I'm gonna just keep it a buck. But we know it's something fishy. I know it's something fishy. Because it don't take a week or weeks for you to get an autopsy. You know what I'm saying? They know it was foul play done. They know. But they're just trying to stall. They're trying to stall. Keep pushing, though. Keep pushing. For me, I like the fact that everybody's coming out and helping. Even white folks. I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is a race case. You know what I'm saying? It is a situation about race. I don't know why it happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people are even like that. I don't even know. I don't understand it, because in the day that we live in today, being racist is like so corny to me and pointless. Like, what do you get from it? What do you get from it? Nothing. Nothing. So it's like, I don't understand none of it at all. But I do know that this case has something pretty fishy going on. It's OC Topics. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'm out of here.